have made over $50,000 in profit online from absolute scratch from a third world country like Nepal. And when I started, I did not even have a laptop. And now I've made over $50,000 in profit online. I make thousands of dollars every single week. And if I had to start from scratch all over again, and if I had to make my first $1,000, this is exactly how I will make my first $1,000 online from absolute scratch. This video is not for anyone who's looking to get rich quick, get rich easy, blah blah blah. I'm not trying to sell a course, I'm not trying to sell a community, not trying to sell anything. I'm just trying to share the things I've learned in my journey. I've been in business, online business, since the past 3 years. And as some of my old viewers know, I've been hustling since I was 14, so I have a long story to tell. So in this video, I'm going to share to you how you can make your first $1,000 online the way I have made, and the things I have learned in my 3 years of running an online business. So a few days ago, I was training in my gym and I met this 19-year-old guy, and we were just talking, and I said, I do this, blah, blah, blah. And he said, oh, I also want to make money online. I also want to learn how to make money online. I don't know how to make money online. Please teach me, please teach me. And I was asking me a lot of good questions. So I thought, why not make a long video and share it with you guys as well, so I can universally share the things I've learned to everyone, because I'm trying to do something good for the world. The first thing you need to change is we need to change our mindsets. You see, we all have these excuses in our mind. I don't have rich parents. I don't have a proper laptop, no proper phone, bro. I'm broke. I'm living in this, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to college. I have a job. I had a job too. I was going to college too when I started. Do not wait for the perfect condition to start. Do not wait for the perfect moment, the perfect this, the perfect that to start. Just start with what you have. Start with what you have. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for the perfect time to come, for the perfect this, for the perfect that, for the perfect course, the perfect information. That 19-year-old guy I just mentioned, he said he's learning coding and he's exploring it. He's learning about it. But I asked him, hey, well, so okay, you are learning coding. What have you done with your skills? What have you done with the things you have learned? And he said, I'm just exploring. I have not taken any action. That's the biggest mistake that you can make. I'm sweating a lot, man. It's so hot here in Nepal. It's genuinely so hot. It's insane. I sweat a lot. Anyways, so stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for the perfect time and perfect this and perfect that. Start with what you have. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is speed. Speed is extremely important. The faster you can get things done, the faster you can fail, the faster you can fail, the faster you can learn, the more you learn, the faster you learn, the more you can win. It's all interlinked, it's all connected. And we are kind of slow and we are waiting for the information and we are still thinking and we are planning and we are sitting there, okay, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow and day after, and today I'm gonna. No, start right now. Start with speed. You need absolute speed with everything that you do. You need absolute speed. If you do not have speed, then you will not be able to make any money online. I still remember when I started, those were my good old days. I was working a lot of odd jobs and I got tired of those odd jobs. So I decided to become like a taxi driver, but with a bike, and it's called InDriver here in Nepal. I think in India and all of these other countries, they also have InDriver or some other services. So I basically got a bike on loan, and I started doing InDriver, and I was basically giving taxi service off my bike, and I was making like $3, $5 a day, and that was coming in my pocket. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, get ready in 30 minutes, do my prayer, read my Bible, get my journaling, and fresh up, get a cup of coffee within 30 to 40 minutes. And then I used to wear my clothes for in driver and get ready to work. And I just used to work from 5 a.m. to 8 to 9 to 10 p.m. At night. And I did not even, I sometimes used to skip lunch because I could not get to come home to eat lunch. And if I had been lucky enough to come home and eat lunch, then I will eat it. But I will just skip lunch and eat something outside, like a donut or something like that. And I understood the importance of speed. So I used to work in driver all day long and I used to come home at night and I used to research on how I can start a service, how I can make money online. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos. I used to research a lot on Google. I read a lot of stuff. And back then, 3 years ago, there was no AI, and now you have AI. So it's such a huge advantage. And now you have way more information than I had back then. And I wish someone named Abhishek Khati was teaching the things I'm teaching you right now back then. It will be really, really helpful for me. Excuse me, my phone just rang. And then I used to come home, I research all day, every day. I used to research. Not sorry, sorry, not all day, every day, but at nights after I finished my driver, my job, I used to research, and the thing I've learned, I used to implement it right away. If I learned something, let's say I learned about DMing people about providing a service, I used to learn that and I used to DM people right away. So I discovered that yeah, I cannot. So drop shipping was such a huge trend back then. It was like the thing back then, like drop shipping. Everyone was trying to do drop shipping, and it was such a huge trend. But I wanted to do drop shipping, but I realized that I'll need money for it. I'll need investments for it. I need to run ads, etc., etc. And as you know, I was extremely broke, did not even have a laptop. So how on earth will I make money from drop shipping, right? So I could not invest any money on drop shipping or anything that will require an investment. So I researched more, and I found out that you can actually sell video editing services from nothing, and you don't have to invest anything. You can just have a skill, and you can sell the video editing services, and people are willing to pay for it. And back then, it was obviously less competition than today because there are so many video editors from all around the world and doing it for extremely cheap amount of money. So I decided to learn video editing, and then I DM'd a lot of people. I DM'd like more than hundreds of people. I DM'd them, hey, I'm a video editor, I'm gonna edit a video, blah 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 blah. But for the first 3 months, I did not get a single reply. I did not get a single reply. Nothing. I'm DMing every single night, skipping my sleep, not sleeping, not resting. I'm tired as hell from a full day of in driver, from a full day of riding bike all around Kathmandu Valley. It's like all around the main city. And I'm not getting any results, but I understood speed and understood using what I had. So I kept going, I kept going, I kept going. Then I got my friend's laptop. He had a broken laptop that hardly could run Chrome. So I got that laptop, then I started DMing from it, then I started researching on it, and I said to him, hey, I'm going to use your laptop for a while, and I'm going to figure this out, blah, 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 so stuff like that. And then one day, after 3 months of trying nonstop, I got a reply from a chiropractor, and he became my first client, and he he decided to work with me, and the first online income I made was $1,500 a month. Imagine a dude who was making $3 a day and he like, I don't know how much is three to, like, let's give it a good number, I don't know, $200 a month. Imagine that dude making $200 a month, started making $1,500 a month, sitting in his home, working from his home without anything. Imagine the happiness that the dude will feel. So I was there, I was feeling extremely happy. So I'm kind of going off course, but you have to understand the value of speed, the value of trying, the value of using what you have and not waiting for the perfect conditions, not waiting for the perfect things to happen, not waiting for the stars to align so you can make money or you can take action. And the next thing you need to know is focusing on value more than money. You see, we hear all these kind of things online so much, people saying this guy got dropped from online betting site, this person invested this much here and he got scammed, and he tried this and he got scammed, he bought all these courses and he got scammed, get rich quick schemes, blah blah blah. That is the problem. When you focus on money, you end up doing all sorts of dumb things that you should not be doing. Instead, you should focus on value. Focus on the problems that you can solve for other people, that you can solve in your society or in a particular place or in a particular niche. Focus on giving value, not on money. If you focus on money, you're not going to make any money. But if you focus on value and if you chase value, then you will make money. What am I doing making this video? I am creating value. I am creating my portfolio of content. I'm improving myself. I'm improving my speaking skills, and I've decided to not add any cuts or any edits. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how I sound. I don't care. I don't care if my video gets 10 views or 1 view or 0 view. I don't give a damn. I'm learning something. I'm improving myself. I'm constantly giving value to the world. I'm constantly trying to produce and create and do something good for the world, and money will follow. You just mark my words, after a few months, maybe a few years, I will be making loads and loads of money from purely my YouTube channel, from doing all sorts of things. Maybe I'll open a community and start monetizing my community. Maybe I'll open a cheap course that you can buy, or maybe I can get a lot of clients from the videos that I'm posting, and they can see that, hey, this guy is a hard worker and he have done the things he's trying to teach other people. So focus on value, not on money. If you focus on money, money is gonna run away from you. But if you focus on value, money is gonna chase you. It's the same in dating as well. If you focus on the woman is gonna run away from you. She's gonna be like, why is this dude focusing so much on me? But if you focus on yourself, if you improve yourself, if you are focused on your purpose, the women chase you. This is exactly what happens in my life. When I used to focus on women, when I used to chase women, they used to be ignoring me, saying, "Yeah, this dude, I don't want this dude. We are good friends. We are best friends, and we can be close soulmates, but we cannot be in relationships because I cannot see you that way." And when I stopped focusing on women and I started focusing on my purpose and my mission and my work and myself and improving my life and have building a better life for myself, they started chasing me. I get DMs from women saying, teach me how to do business. I heard that you do business, and how are you so consistent? Please teach me. They just want find ways to freaking DM me, but I ignore them all because I'm focused on my mission. So that's exactly what you should be doing. Focus on yourself and the girls will chase you. Focus on value and money will chase you. Such a fantastic speaker. Anyways, so the next thing is learn a high income skill. Learn a high income skill. So what can be a high income skill? Video editing could be one. You could do as I did. I learned video editing from absolute scratch. I used to watch a lot. Literally a fun story back then. The funny story. I used to have, as I said, I got my first $1,500 a month client, and I used to edit his videos, his shorts. And when I was editing his shorts, I was so not familiar with video editing. I did not know anything about video editing, and I was literally editing from my phone and looking at the broken laptop of my friend. And I was looking at tutorials like this, and I was editing here. I was looking here, and I was editing here, and this is how I managed to make $1,500 a month. And now I find it kind of impossible. Like, even I am amazed how I managed to make $1,500 from such a base position. But now, as I analyze my life, now as I analyze my past and analyze my past mindset, I really did not have or had analysis paralysis. I learned something, I took instant action. I saw something, I took instant action. I did not care if this is gonna work out, am I gonna make money? I just did not give a damn. I was taking action every single day. I was just doing. I did not give a damn about if this will work out, if this will not work. I just tried. Just boom, 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 keep going, keep going, keep going. Use speed, use speed, use speed. Do more, do more, do more, and boom! It eventually ended up making $1,500 from absolute scratch, from without even having a proper skill. So coming into our topic, learn a high income skill. Could be video editing, could be content creation, the one I'm doing right now, could be copywriting, could be sales, could be graphic. Yeah, I will give you unlimited answer. I don't even have to tell you anything. So just go, take a skill. And how do you pick up a skill? You analyze yourself. What are you good at doing? What are you good at learning? For example, if you're a fantastic speaker like me, you can learn sales, you can learn communication, you can learn content creation. Or if you are creative like me as well, I'm a good video editor as well, just so you know. So you can learn video editing, you can learn graphic designing, or if you're such kind of a logical, nerdy kind of guy, you can learn coding, you can learn software development, and all of this stuff that's out there, website building, backend coding, etc., etc. I have a friend in my gym who does website backend developing and stuff like that, and he makes good money from it. He makes a living off it. So you can learn a valuable, high value skill. And this next point, I'm gonna tell to you is the most important thing that you need to learn and you need to have. So you can take a guess what it can be, and I'm gonna take a sip of my water, and this video is not gonna get cut, so you're gonna see me drinking water, my beautiful water. Anyways, so I guess you have thought about it. So the most important thing that you need to learn is communication. If you cannot convince your idea to another person, if you cannot share what you have in your mind to another person, then no one's gonna know you exist. No one's gonna know your idea exists. If you're fantastic at texting, but if you cannot speak to another person, if you cannot convey that idea to another person, then you will not be able to get anything off it. You will just be a nobody. You will just be an average typer, LOL. I cannot speak. I feel afraid of speaking. I'm scared of camera. Shut up. Learn communication. If you looked at my old videos, if you looked at the way I spoke when I was, I don't know, when I started 3 years ago, my communication was probably worse than yours. Could not speak in front of the camera. I looked like a freaking dead fish, like, hi guys, I speak like that. But now, if you look at my communication, I can convey my ideas. I don't do I don't do I don't stalk, and I'm like, guys, hey guys, no. I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I can speak really fast. I can speak really concisely, and I can make you understand the things I'm trying to say. Now, why is that? How did I learn communication? I practice. I practice every single day. And even to this day, I practice every single day. I practice communication every single day, every single morning. I read out loud. Every single day, I'm analyzing my communication. Every single video I make, I watch it back. I learn it. I learn the things where I can improve. I learn the things where it needs improvement. And then I apply that, and then I improve my communication. It's that simple. Why am I not adding any cuts in this video? Why do you think I'm being such an idiot? Where I could add cuts, where I could add edits, where I could add all sorts of things to make this video interesting. But why do you think I decided to not add any cuts? It's because I want to challenge myself to not take any breaks, to not look at any scripts, to not do and uhs, and to not have any cuts and not make my video fancy, but show myself to the world as I am, and literally challenge myself to not take a second off the video, like not pause and read the script and take break. I don't care. I don't care. So practice and learn communication. You can be the best. What example can I give you? Video editor, or let's say, you can be the best video editor in the world, but if you cannot convey another person that you are the best video editor in the world and you can edit the videos in the best way, then you're not gonna get anyone working with you. But if you are an average video editor like me, but if you can communicate, if you can share to other people, if you can convince other people that you are a good video editor and you are the best video editor, even though in reality you're just an average video editor, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to make a lot of people work with you. So communication is the key. It's so important. It's so important in everything you do. It's so important in business. It's so important in relationships and dating. You cannot have a good relationship with a woman if you are bad at communicating, if you cannot express the things that are in your mind, if you cannot share the things that you know, if you cannot convince a woman to love you, then she's not going to love you. If you cannot convince a woman to respect you, then she is not going to respect you. If you have a problem and you cannot communicate that problem properly, then nobody's going to solve that for you. Then nobody's going to give a damn about you. Learn communication. It's so important. And I'm going to give this final trick that's evergreen. It works so fantastically. And if I was in my starting state right now, but fortunately my brand is strong enough that I don't think if I'll ever hit zero, because I've built something and I have testimonials, I have experience, I have people I know, I have a network that I can contact, I have emails I can reach out to. So it's almost impossible for me to go broke and for me to reach zero as long as I'm alive and as long as I'm working. So This is the evergreen strategy. This is such a beautiful strategy and it works every time. And if I had to start from absolute scratch, this is the exact strategy that I use when I started from absolute scratch. Learn this and you are gonna and learn and use this and you're gonna be amazed by the things that you can achieve. This is called the free work strategy, and in the business world it's called freebie. If you use YouTube, they give you the access to watch videos for free, but if you want to skip ads, you have to take the premium. And it's basically the same. So what you can basically do is, let's say you're a video editor, or if let's say you're a app developer. So what you can do is you can reach out to people, you can reach out to businesses, and you can say, hey, my name is Jack, and I am a video editor. I'm gonna work for you for free for a week, for absolutely free. You don't have to pay me a penny. You don't have to give me anything. I will work for you for absolutely free to prove that I have that potential, to prove that I have that skills, to prove that I can give value to you, and you can see if the work I'm doing is benefiting you, and if it's not benefiting you, you can kick me out of the team. You can kick me out instantly. It doesn't matter. But I'm gonna work for you for free for a week, and if you see results, you can keep me. If you don't, then you can kick me out. And if you try this trick, if you try this thing in your beginning stage, then you are gonna be amazed by the yeses that you'll get. Then you're gonna be amazed by the opportunities that you will have. Yes, it's true that you might do a lot of free work for a lot of useless people, but you'll end up getting proof of your work. You will end up getting testimonials. You will end up getting experience. You will not lose anything. You will not lose anything. Everything you will make, you will not lose. You will get experience, work proof, testimonials, all of that stuff. So try this and let me know what happens and see what happens. And I tried this exact strategy. And the last thing I wanna end this video saying is, I've been speaking for a long time. It's been such a long time, and I made this video. For, I don't know, a week or something. So the last thing I want to say to you is, do not quit. Do not quit. In the book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, the writer, says, persistence is the key to success. The people who are successful are the most persistent. They don't give up. Market might crash, they don't give up. The results might not be good, they don't give up. Their business might be failing, they don't give up. They don't understand something, some problem appears, this happens, that happens, someone betrays them, they don't give up, they keep moving, and they are persistent. So do not give up, do not make any excuses, do not live in the victim mindset, do not blame anyone for your problems. Take 100% responsibility for your life, for your problems, and for everything that you want to achieve, and for the life that you live. And you will be amazed by the things you will be able to build and make. And just so you know, $1,000 a month is literally nothing if you can do the right things. If you can create enough value, then $1,000 a month is extremely low. I know people from Bangladesh. It's like, I don't even know how it's like. I think it's one of the poorest country in the world, where people can't even speak proper English. Their English is so trash. And they make thousands and thousands and thousands. I've seen them. I have friends who make that kind of money. I have friends who have retired their parents at the age of 18 like me, and they are from Bangladesh. They don't even know how to speak English, and they're selling stuff to American people, to Australian people, to people from England. So keep trying, be persistent, and do not give up. And try the things I have taught you in this entire video, and you will be amazed by the things and the life you can build. I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.